Hey YouTube, thought I'd do a quick review of my commuter car, which is a 2017 Chevy Volt LT. I bought it with about 21,000 miles on it, and now it has 84,000 miles on it. I commute about 250 miles round trip in this car, and it averages pretty decent gas mileage, as you can tell. I charge it up at night, it gets about 43 miles to the gallon. I used to have a Chevy Cruze Eco, a 2011 6-speed before this, and I gotta say that coming out of a Cruze into this, game-changing on the interior. The interior is absolutely beautiful in here compared to the Chevy Cruze. But one of the benefits of having a plug-in hybrid is that when I'm home locally running errands, rarely do I get onto the gas motor. It's all charged. On summer days, it'll charge up to about a 48-mile charge, which is pretty accurate. And then on cold weather days, like today, cold, wet January, it ranges about 38 to 41, just depending on the temperature. And it does pretty well. It's quiet in here, and I'm 6 feet, tipping 300 almost, and I'm comfortable in here. And it is pretty quiet. The ride's pretty smooth. Definitely has some weight on it. And another great thing about this car is that when you're commuting and you have something to take to and fro, you have enough space in the back because it's a hatchback. So you lay down the seats, you basically have a truck bed in the back. It's pretty spacious back there. Another thing that is great, but I don't have a feature, I don't have it on this car, is the Premiers come with radar cruise control. I have another vehicle that I'll introduce you guys to as the channel grows a little bit that has radar cruise control on it, and I absolutely love that feature. I have to agree with basically every automotive channel that when you pick out a commuter car, aside from 4 wheels, the next thing you should have in your commuter car is adaptive cruise control. It's game changing. It really is. But as you can see, you can hear it probably. You can probably see it on the gauge, a little yellow on the right side of the gauge. That's the engine usage, and then the one right next to it is the battery usage. Quite economical car. One drawback of this is the HVAC system. When it is on battery only and it's a cold day, it does not warm you up fast enough, and when it's hot, it does not cool you down fast enough. It definitely, even on max settings, it is hard to get it to blow hot air or blow ice cold. It's definitely really reliant on the gas engine, the ICE engine. But other than that, it has Apple CarPlay, has a good touchscreen, it has actually a paddle back here that I don't have to use the brakes. I can just press that and slow down. It's pretty cool. It has everything you need. The sound system's pretty good. No sunroof, but anybody looking to buy this car, I would highly recommend it. I've done oil changes on it. I did the spark plugs at about 60,000 miles just because, but it's a great car. I changed the tires after 52,000 miles, and if anyone's looking for a good used commuter car and has range anxiety like me, this is probably one of the best out there. The Prius is too noisy inside. Prius definitely, feels like a tin box compared to this. Chevy definitely did well with their commuter car series. I drove the diesel Cruze when it came out, and that was also great. But I just didn't want to have to deal with what gas station had diesel, which even though, you know, a lot of them do have it anyways. But it's nice to know that, you know, any gas station you basically pull up to, you have gas. So, which is nice. Another thing that a lot of people will probably not like about these cars is that it is mostly plastic. It looks all textured, it looks nice, it looks like rubber, but it's hard plastic. It looks good. It really, I mean, it deceives your eyes, which is strange, because every time I've owned this car for 2 years and I cannot get in this car without thinking, oh yeah, that's soft. No, it's soft touch. No, it's not soft touch. It's hard plastic. But yeah, it's a great car. I'll do a little bit more of an in-depth review later. Have a good one. Subscribe.